Fade in. Exterior, gully, forest. Late afternoon. The afternoon shadows are long. Steph lays unconscious. Streaks of dirt and a few leaves on her face. After a beat, her eyes scrunch together. She grimaces and then loudly moans. Her eyes flutter open. She coughs a few times, then tries to sit up. Insert title card. Time under the rock. 1 day, 3 hours, 12 minutes. Pain shoots up her leg, and she screams, reaching for her leg. The leaves fall off her face as she sits up. She sees the boulder, remembers, catches her breath, coughs.
Fuck!
She pushes on the boulder, but to no avail. She tries to pick up one side of it, but she can't get the right leverage. She struggles with it for a few moments. She pauses in her struggle and stares at the boulder, triangle-shaped with one point laying across her legs, about 8 feet per side and 2 to 3 feet thick. Her left leg from mid-thigh down is completely under the rock, with her right leg visible from just above the knee. After assessing the rock, she leans back onto the bed of leaves.
Oh, effed up.
She stares up at the sky, sits up, looks around. To her left, a steeply sloped hillside that she slid down with the boulder. To her right, a small, shallow creek, gurgling past. She reaches over with her right hand, scoops some water up, gulps it down, then repeats this process until her thirst is quenched.
Positive.
The 6-foot-wide creek takes up about a third of the width of the gully. The dry part of the gully is covered in a mix of dirt, rocks, and leaves. She turns her head as far as she can to look up the gully. Nothing but more forest. She turns and looks down the gully. About 100 yards away, the creek banks to the left before getting swallowed by the forest. She reaches into her pocket and pulls out her cell phone, turns it on. As it boots up, she pulls out her gun.
Positive.
The phone finishes booting up. It has 4 bars of service and a 92% battery. She dials a number.
Yeah?
It's Steph.
You're really late.
They were waiting for me.
Who was waiting for you?
People with guns.
What?
I got lucky.
She notices the tip of her right foot sticking up on the other side of the rock at an unnatural angle.
Oh, that's not good.
What's not good?
My foot.
Okay. Have someone look at your foot. Lose the phone. Lay low. Get a hold of me in a few weeks and we'll figure this out.
Sure. But there's a more pressing issue.
Steph laughs at the pun.
What?
I'm stuck.
What do you mean?
I ran from the locale.
On foot?
East.
There's nothing for miles that way.
Yeah. Thought I could lose them. I slipped. Went down a hill. Boulder followed me down the hill and broke my leg.
Shit. How fast can you move? I can send someone to meet you.
The boulder landed on me. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Maybe 3 miles from the locale?
East the entire way?
Generally speaking, east, southeast.
Geographical features?
I'm in a gully. The first one since I left the locale. Rather large, maybe 15, 20 feet across where I am. The immediate area is relatively tree-free. Cell reception is solid, so there must be a tower nearby or along the gully.
Good. Let me send some guys out to find you.
Tell them that these men might still be looking for me.
More than 24 hours after? I don't think so.
More than... what?
The event was scheduled for 28 hours ago.
Steph puts a hand on her forehead.
Hello?
I lost consciousness. I didn't realize I lost an entire day.
I'll send the men.
She hangs up, pockets the phone, stares up at the sky, listens to the sounds of the forest, birds, leaves rustling, the trickling of the creek. It'd be a nice place in different circumstances. Pushes on the boulder again. No effect. Puts an arm under the boulder and tries to move it so she can slide out. Nothing moves. She gives up, looks around, specifically at what is within reach. Plenty of small rocks, leaves, mud, and water from the creek. She begins to empty her pockets. Gun, cell phone, a Swiss Army knife. She stares at the knife.
Aaron Ralston is one crazy man.
She shakes her head no, sets the knife down.
Don't think I could do that.
She feels something in her side jacket pocket and frowns. Not sure what it is. She pulls out an energy bar and smiles.
Good fucking idea. Oh, man.
She sets the bar down on the rock and continues. A car key, a money clip with a wad of cash, a Zippo. She collects some leaves into a pile, fashioning a pillow as best she can. Lies back down. Sits up, readjusts the pillow of leaves, then lies back down. Finally smiles.
Somewhat comfortable.
Stares up at the sky, hands behind her head on the pillow.
Got ample water, some food, charged cell phone, help on the way. Can't feel my legs, though. That's probably a positive.
Beat.
Plenty of time to think.
She licks her lips, shakes her head no, closes her eyes and takes a deep breath, opens her eyes.
The parable of the 2 arrows. The first one wounds me. No control over that. The second arrow is my response to the first arrow. I control the second arrow. Lack of food has got me on edge. More emotional, less controlled. Let's focus on something else. Who set me up? I got the info, target, time frame, locale, from Carver. Suspect 1, Carver. Motive?
She thinks, lies there for a moment, lost in thought. Pulls her cell phone out and dials a number.
Yeah.
Me again. Been thinking about who set me up.
And you want to chat about it?
Hey, I'm getting a little bored out here and I don't want to spend the rest of my time thinking about what I should have done with my life.
Well, that was pretty quick. From I'm stuck to what have I done wrong with my life?
No, not much to do out here except panic, wet yourself, and ponder life choices. So, 4 suspects off the top of my head. Henley, Cluzette, Dassin, and you.
Carver laughs.
Why those 4?
The setup was solid and took some planning. Wasn't just a bullet in the back of the head while I'm eating ramen in a cafe.
So, Henley, our intrepid leader, her 2 lieutenants, Closet and Dassin, and then me, the right-hand man. How do I clear myself?
Cleared already. I mean, if you wanted me dead, there'd have been easier ways. Plus, what's your motive?
Okay, good. And the other 3?
Let's rule Henley out as well. If she wanted me dead, I'd be dead. And someone would be collecting a nice sum.
You think you'd fetch a nice sum? I think you'd be worth mid-5 figures. Max.
Please, I'd go for 6. At least.
Inflated sense of self.
She laughs.
Leaving Cluzette and Dassin as my main suspects. Motives are all over the place. Best I can do is guess at this point.
Let me throw a motive out. Someone stole a lot of money from Henley.
I heard. And you're thinking that it could be related to my situation?
Look at the timing. 2 days after the theft, you get this assignment?
Steal the money, kill me out in the woods. People think I stole the money and ran. They'd get away scot-free. Money's not recovered because I'm on the run with it.
That'd be a sweet plan.
You think someone is actually doing that?
Who's smart enough for that kind of thing?
You.
And you.
Beat.
And I trust you.
You have to. Who else would be able to help you like this?
True, stolen money may just be a coincidence.
Coincidences are like hand grenades. Close enough and they're gonna hurt.
That's not the saying.
It works, though.
Not really.
Want to continue discussing my literary expertise? Or should we focus on the situation at hand?
Situation. So, how did you get the info for this job?
Same way as always.
Nothing different this time around?
Nope. Same as always.
She sighs.
And how many people are aware of this method?
Carver laughs.
Probably too many.
So, we're looking at everyone again.
Seems that way. Okay. Back to motives. Closet, Dassin, and you. The 3 lieutenants. Maybe one of them just wanted you out. Simple as that.
Too simple.
What about your men or Closet's men or Dassin's men? All internal folks. What about all the jobs you've done for the past 20 years?
Like who? Someone related to Jameson?
They suspect you?
Not as far as I know. Plus, why wait 7 years for revenge?
You ever see Old Boy?
You know anyone in the real world with that kind of patience?
Point taken. Henley and I spoke about the money last night. She thinks Clouset took it.
Bags of stolen money showed up at one of the laundering sites that Clouzette manages.
Yeah. How do you know that?
Hathaway told me.
You trust Hathaway?
He and I worked a couple of jobs. We got tight.
Clouset got caught with some of the money. He's trying to pin it on you, so he arranged the hit, planning to show Henley your dead body along with a made-up confession that you gave.
Not sure that works. Would Henley believe that? Or would she keep looking for the money?
She would keep looking.
Whoever took the money was not very smart and had no plan. Very smart and had an excellent plan, or someone not in our group.
Which is pretty much everyone in the entire world. What if Henley suspected you stole it? Gave you this bogus job because she wanted to talk?
There was no attempt at talking. Weapons drawn and fired. I hit one of them. May have winged a second.
They just wanted you dead?
Yeah, just dead.
Somebody wanted you dead. Why go to all this trouble? Why not just take you out in the street or something?
There was a lot of planning here.
Way out in the woods so they could take the time to dispose of the body.
They didn't want my body found.
Right. So it looks like you fled with the money. Henley spends a lot of time looking for you and not finding you. Suspicion diverted forever. So we're back to looking for whoever stole the money.
She sighs and shakes her head no.
I never liked Clouzette. That smug smirk he had and those stupid fucking bow ties that he always wears. What kind of criminal wears bow ties? Fuck's sakes.
The kind that doesn't want to be seen as a criminal. And we can't say he's the one that did it just because we don't like him.
She looks down at her foot.
Clouzette is behind this. He's gotta be.
Let me try and get some info. Ask around.
I'll make some calls as well.
Not sure that's a good idea. The only card up our sleeve is that you're alive. Let's see if we can use that to our advantage.
How so?
I'll spread the word that someone offed you. But you're still alive, and who would know that? You, me, and whoever failed at killing you.
Makes sense. Thanks. I'll stay here and keep busy.
Steph hangs up and pockets the phone. The sun hovers above the horizon. She pats the boulder.
You're my volleyball. I should give you a name.
She looks at the boulder.
How about James Rockfort? Jimmy, for short. He was my first American crush, you know. What do you think?
She surveys the nearby woods. Seeing nothing of interest, she lies back down, has more water.
So, what do you do for fun out here, Jimmy?
There is no answer.